guys. So this is the Traveling Panther project. This is a Traditions, just a 50 cal, pretty simple black powder gun. It is the Panther model, and this was sent to me from a good friend. He runs the page called the Orion Foundation. You can find him on Instagram. He's got a cool YouTube channel, so go check him out. He does a lot of traditional type of firearms and like melee weapons, a lot of really cool stuff. And so this was sent to me by him. I'm gonna do some videos with it, maybe customize it a little bit, and then send it to the next person who wants to be a part of the Traveling Panther project. So right here on video, we're going to go through a loading process on it. I really enjoy black powder guns, and this one has been a lot of fun to shoot. So let's get started with loading it. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our 50 cal ball. It's a .495 using a .005 patch, and these are pre-moistened patches. I like to get just a little bit more bore butter on there just to kind of help keep that bore of the barrel clean, and you know, just help it glide a little bit better. And then I've been doing an 80 grain charge. We're using a Pyrodex P equivalent, or sorry, a P that's the triple FG equivalent. So we're gonna load that up. I've got loader set to 80. And I've seen a lot of people, they'll do like up to 100 grain charge, but you know what, we're not hunting or anything with this, so we're just going to keep it low, kind of save some powder, because we all know how hard that is to come by these days, and it's not cheap. Still need to get myself a traditional powder horn as well. And we have been shooting this a little bit already. One thing I like to do is after I shoot it, I'll get the ball and the patch ready to go while the firearm but the black powder gun has that. If it's got any like residual sparks in there from being fired earlier, you don't want to be pouring black powder into it immediately afterwards, just in case. You don't want that black powder igniting on you. So that's a little tip for you. Make sure it's all out of there, and I'm not too worried about tapping like that, just because it says brass against steel, so typically brass does not spark on you. So we've got the powder in. We're going to get our patch and ball. Going to get the ball starter. This is a big helper here. If you don't have a ball starter, you're going to want one. Pushed in. Your ramrod, which is typically on the gun, but we've been shooting it, so I've just left it off. And then another trick for you guys, or a safety tip, is to point it away from your face while pushing that down, just to be, you know, safe. Hit the bottom, firmly pressed it in. Got our hammer at half cock. I'm gonna grab our number 11 percussion cap. What I like to do is I pull that hammer back and I put my thumb there as an added safety precaution. A little bit cold out here, so I am wearing gloves, which doesn't exactly help in the loading process. And then I like to set that gently on that cap. If you were to be like actually out hunting and you wanted the firearm loaded and ready to go, I don't necessarily know if this is the safest way, because if you were to accidentally bump this or drop the gun, it could potentially ignite that percussion cap. So keeping it on half cock is always a safe bet. Just be aware that you might lose that percussion cap off that nipple there. So let's go ahead and shoot. I've got a gong down there at about 25 yards, and see if we can hit it.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's my first time ever shooting a black powder
Really?
rifle. Yeah.
Nice.
Only shot pistol. Be awesome. Should I go for the gong?
Yeah.
Got him.
Nice, dude. This is an accurate little rifle. So I really want to give a shout out again to the Orion Foundation. That guy is doing some amazing things, including this, the Traveling Panther project. You know, it's just Traditions. It's not very expensive. It's got the octagon barrel on there. These are a lot of fun. Definitely recommend getting into black powder if you guys have not done that already. It can teach you a lot about firearms, especially if you got someone new to the scene who's getting into guns. Go ahead and try doing a black powder. It's a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll shoot this a little bit more, maybe get a little bit more footage of us shooting it. But yeah, thanks guys. See you on the next one.